Hi everyone, this is Shannon, and today I am filming in my messy kitchen and in my messy house. Yes, in my messy house, because we are actually going to be showing you a video of our family cleaning. It's a Saturday and we're going to do our weekly cleaning. We try to keep up for the most part every day to day with things, but sometimes it does get pretty messy, and we try to do a more thorough cleaning on the weekend. So we actually make sure we're dusting and sweeping and mopping and things like that. And one of the things about our family cleaning is that we get everybody helping. I have 5 kids, and my youngest is almost 5. He's about 4 3/4, and my oldest is 15. So they're all able to help with the cleaning. And I just want to encourage any of you that are homeschoolers or just have a bunch of kids and you really are using your house a lot and getting it messed up to try getting everybody involved, because it just makes things so much easier. I know that sometimes I've heard some of my friends say, I don't want to do that because my kid isn't going to clean the right way. We have tried to spend time teaching them how to do it, but at the end of the day, it may not be as good of a job as we could do ourselves, but it does help a lot to get it done in a quick way and just to not spend too much of our time cleaning. So it's really helpful. It's been really helpful and a blessing to me. So I'm going to see, while we're doing this today, how long it takes from start to finish, and I will let you know at the end how much time it ended up taking. And my husband's going to help me film, and you'll be able to see kind of how messy things were in the beginning and how they progress to the end.
So here you can see our house is quite a mess. There's lots of toys and just things everywhere. My 4-year-old does a good job of getting toys everywhere. We also have 3 dogs that tend to, you can see on the floor, there's lots of stuff. They tend to rip things up.
My oldest child, Luke, is going to be focused here in the kitchen. My job is to do the counters and the dishes and things like that, and he focuses on the rest of the whole kitchen, the table, and all of the area and the floor and things like that. My second oldest, Jaden, who is 13, he is going to, his job is the playroom to clean, and he's going to be having my almost 5-year-old helping him with that, since he does most of the toy messing up in there. And then my next oldest is Megan, who is almost 11, and she is going to be, her job is going to be the living room and just doing everything in the living room. Maria is 8, and her job is the craft area that you've seen in other times, including the floor and the table area. And then she's also going to be doing the entryway where we come in and hang up our coats and stuff. And then who am I missing? I guess me. I'm going to be also helping with the counters behind me and the dishes. I've already done most of the dishes, so I don't have a lot to do there. And then I also do the bathrooms.
As we get started, the first thing I will point out is that I put this in fast forward motion just to spare you the actual length of time it took us to clean. Also, we edited some things out, so we're just going in very fast motion here, obviously. I think I got this idea of everybody having their own zone. I might have gotten it from another YouTuber that I watch called Our Tribe of Many, but I'm not sure if it was originally from her. But I like the idea that every kid has their own area that they take care of. Sometimes you find that one kid gets an area that's harder than another, but every so often we switch things up and change zones so that the same kid doesn't have the same zone for too long. You might notice a ton of stuff on our floors in the living room. You can see those two little puppies we have. They're really not puppies anymore, but we got them last year for my daughters, and it's definitely been a challenge to have a full-grown dog and then two puppies. They definitely get a hold of anything they can and just chew it and shred it to pieces, especially just anything, wrappers or anything they can find. Here my husband caught my son Jaden taking a little break. Is this familiar in your house? Do you have kids that like to get on video games and Fortnite and things like that? And Tim is videotaping this, my husband, so yes, he doesn't do too much of the cleaning per se, but he has so many things he does around our house and our yard. He's right now working on building a fence for my garden and fixing our back porch. I had some structural things happen, so he has tons of stuff he's always working on. He does most of our paperwork and things at home. I learned this trick that you can treat glass and mirror like a dish, and just use like a soapy sponge, dish soap and a sponge, wash it and then dry it with a rag. I really love that trick. He's got some fancy moves there with his spray. some were done sooner than others. But I guess that's why we inspect everybody's areas. Okay, the last finishing touches, almost done. Just the last bit of mopping here, and the house will be all finished. Then we're going to take a look at the after shots.
Okay, and our time that we took was, we're all finished now, and you can see the floor is still a little wet. The time that we took was about 1 hour and 20 minutes to do the whole downstairs. So that's this big living room.
And next we'll go take a look at the playroom after it was finished.
This is our little keyboard area, my son's Fortnite, and he does some homeschooling stuff there. The girls have some boxes over there because they're working on building some cars, and that was our play kitchen. And here's all the toys and stuff put away. And this is the entryway, pretty much done. And the bathroom, my very small half bath. It looks like we've got a flosser that's been left, even since it's been cleaned up, because it wasn't there when I cleaned this. But here is the craft area. And the kitchen. Now, of course, we didn't do any of the windows. And this is the kitchen from this angle. We have this big kitchen here. It's a really farm country style kitchen. We've got a wood stove over there. We heat with wood all winter long. A couple of our Amish rockers. The shoes got pretty well straightened out. The one bad thing I'll say is all these windows really need it. Our sliding glass door window really needed it. The floor got done pretty well, and it looks pretty good. Here's the cabinets. These are old antique cabinets that were with the original farmhouse, and I'm fairly satisfied. My son did clean up over here a little bit. This always gets really dirty, this wooden stove area with ashes and stuff like that. You can see our wood out there stacked on the porch. So, and we have a lot of boots and stuff. So now we'll go back into the living room. This table was a mess before. She had to vacuum the braided rug, and we did leave Mom's, this is like Mom's homeschool papers and things like that. That's my little table. So she was allowed to leave that there. I don't know if you can see everything in the lighting in here, but this is, we got a lot of books back there. They look fairly good. And it looks like Megan did a pretty good job. And we did all the house, the living room, the kitchen, bathroom, entryway, playroom in an hour and 20 minutes. And that's with washing the floors, which I think is pretty good. So that's it for today. I encourage you again to really think about, if you haven't already done this, splitting up the work of all of the cleaning and having, oh, you can see my couch right there really has issues. A lot of my furniture is really beaten up because of all the use. So don't hold that against me. It's just part of having a lot of kids and not wanting to buy new things until they get out of that stage of life. But anyways, I hope this encourages you to get cleaning with your whole family and allowing everybody to pitch in and help. And I just hope that you can see that it does get done fairly quickly, and you don't have to do it and be totally exhausted when it's all said and done. And I'm just really pleased with it, and I hope that that would encourage you too. But we will see you very soon, and hope you're having a great week. Bye-bye.